Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? So today I'm here with Arch the Archer. This is a guy that I used to play Pixelmon with, servers like Pixelmon.net, Pokemon, all those kind of good things, back when, they had the mod for Pokemon and Minecraft. So I figure, since we haven't talked with each other for a good 5 years, that best way to catch up is to hop right into a Marvel discussion about Avengers 4. So let's get right into it.
I'll start. What I think, main thing I think that the trailer is trying to mislead you on is the clip with Tony in the ship, because he's talking about how he's probably gonna die on the ship, and I think that's just trying to mislead people, because I don't know if they'd take out a character as huge as Iron Man with just oh, he was on a ship that ran out of oxygen, food, and water, so he's dead now. You know what I mean? So I think they'll put a little more effort into Tony's presumed death, because I think people that I think are gonna die in the making of this is gonna be Cap, Tony, maybe Thor. I think they're gonna give him another thing before he dies, if he dies. Probably the people that died before the snap are gonna stay dead. So, like, even if Loki's on set, I think that just means they're going back in time to go to that place. I don't think that means that they're going to end up keeping Loki, like, or Gamora maybe. I think Gamora will come back, because that's like one of the few characters that might come back from before the snap, because of the whole Guardians 3 is supposed to be based off of Gamora.
So here's my theory. So we've got leaked photos of Loki on set, Tom Hiddleston, and I believe that Loki will indeed be in Avengers 4, just not in the way we think. So we're gonna have, most likely, Tony was seen with a SHIELD agent uniform. It's most likely that he is going to go back in time, and he is going to try to convince Loki to not do anything that he has done, because everything is Loki's fault. Whether it was just him sitting on the throne and not doing anything when Thanos was getting the upper edge with the realms and taking advantage of the situation, or Loki just being Loki, him showing Thanos where the stones are. All these things could have been avoided, but Loki was having some daddy issues, so that was always fun. But yeah, so we're definitely going to see Loki make a comeback, and it's going to be about Loki trying to get Loki not to do anything that he has done to prevent the future. Now, as for the characters that are going to survive the new Avengers movie, is in Avengers 2, Age of Ultron, we got to see a clip of where Wanda gives Tony a vision of the future. And in this clip, we got to see Tony witnessing all of the original Avengers dead before him. And obviously, Thanos' army is going to Earth. So Ultron was right about everything. And I feel that the original Avengers are going to die in Avengers 4. Their contracts are up. I know some of them are tired of playing their roles. It's just time. It's not phase 2, but it's a chapter 2 per se. We got new heroes stepping in, like Spider-Man and all them. Which, by the way, all those people that were disintegrated are definitely going to make a return after Avengers 4 or Captain Marvel. I don't know which one's going to play into which yet, unless Captain Marvel is just a prequel to the movie. I feel that Tony isn't going to die in space. I feel that Tony is going to die, but as like a last sacrifice kind of deal. It's going to be very emotional when the crowd sees him in space helping Captain Marvel or something like that, fending off enemies, and then his helmet just clicks off and he just dies. And I think that that's how they're going to leave it. It's definitely going to be sad, but the Avengers are the Earth's mightiest heroes, and they're the last stand, and they're going to make their last stand in Avengers 4 to bring back their friends and the rest of the population. So yeah, that's my theories on what's going to happen. I also feel that the Soul Stone. I feel that everybody that is currently disintegrated is currently in the Soul Stone, because we've got to see when Red Skull got teleported there. I feel like it could be the same thing, but for for them. So we're definitely going to see some crazy stuff in Avengers 4, and I'm really excited. And yeah,
With Bucky, the Bucky situation is odd because a lot of people think he's going to become the new Captain America. There's only three people that are big, or two people that are big candidates, and one that's a minor candidate for the new Captain America. Because I don't think they'll just drop that series after really hyping it up with the last two movies that have recently come out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either going to be Bucky or Falcon that becomes the new Captain America because they were the more popular Caps in the comics. Punisher did become Captain America at some point before Bucky or Sam. They haven't really tried to merge those series yet. They might with the new Disney streaming service, but they really can't until 2 years from now, which the Marvel's Avengers ENDGAME is coming out next year. I feel that Iron Man will have like a death at the end of the movie, definitely, or even maybe an end credit scene where he in the movie he dies, but it's like assumed that he dies, and then the end credit scene shows that like the after effects.
I also feel that the Black Panther series is definitely, because the contracts are already still in, obviously, and we're still going to see more Black Panther. Bucky was seen at the beginning of Avengers 3, where Black Panther calls him the White Wolf. Now, there is a character named the White Wolf from the Black Panther comics. Really good character. It's going to be interesting how they incorporate him into the Marvel series. They could end up making him like a sidekick kind of deal. But yeah, I can definitely see Bucky coming back as the White Wolf.
And on the Ant-Man part, because we didn't even touch on the Ant-Man bit. In the corner of the picture where Cap says, "Is this an old message?" It says archive and then like 1980 something. To where leads you to believe that he might have traveled through one of those time vortexes that exists inside the quantum realm. That they talked about.
We're talking about Tony, or
I'm talking about Ant-Man because he's the one that went inside the quantum realm.
oh, Ant-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has a message on the screen that says like archive 1980 something, and Cap and Natasha see it in the trailer for Endgame. So that leads you to believe that Ant-Man might have gone through a time vortex to get out of the quantum realm and ended up in whatever time period.
Huh.
So if there's time traveling, they might have to save Scott from whatever time period he's in, or that time period might be important. Like maybe that 1980 period was before Howard gets killed by Bucky.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's gonna be nuts for sure. Thank you, Arch, for joining in today. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can do this again sometime. And hopefully people didn't get too triggered by the lack of sources we used. But yeah, that's our theories for Avengers 4. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. And, oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be doing more of these videos. And you can follow me on Twitch. You can like me on Facebook, on Twitter. All those things, please. Please. the support would be amazing, and I would love you forever, and we could do this ride together. So, or we can join the ride together. Yeah, bye.
That's how it feels! I'm just a huge fan of the sport.